Go to Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That guy over there, that's D-Mac. Darren McCarty here in the house. We got KG in the sound booth. KG, what's really good?
Not the Tigers once again. Sorry.
All right.
They're back.
Sadly, Spencer Raxter, by the way, everybody.
Unfortunately, they're back.
Hello. One half of the Woodward Heavyweights, 5 to 7 here on the Woodward Sports Network. Shout out, absolutely. Catch their fine work. And also, too, intern Justin here in the house. Jesus, what'd it do?
What it do is people got to send me them videos of them booing them kids.
Boo them kids.
Okay.
This is pretty good.
Now, yes.
On the street reporter.
Absolutely. We have people
rumors
in the streets. Okay, first off, jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Click the like button, too. You're there anyway. Like, come on, it takes 2 seconds. You're there anyway. So jump into there. Get your chat ideas. Your take and everything like that. So with that being said, all right, let's pick it up right there. You guys, I've told you this before. I never know what we're going to do, even sometimes 30 seconds before we go on air. Today was one of those days. Now, Justin, you told me that people have made videos of them, quote, booing kids getting off the school bus, unquote, in order to get ready for Lions-Rams. Now, that's not true, right?
I love it.
It has to be. I was given at least 2 accounts that they did it in chat yesterday during E&E and during heavyweights. I had the conversation 2 separate times, and I want to see it. I need to see it. Send me them on Twitter, 14 Satawa, please, so I can put them on the show and we can make fun of it, because that is absolutely electric. I love it. Coming off the school bus, random kids, I love it.
Well, that's what we do here. I was told that's what Detroit's about, D-Mac. We boo children and everything like that. But, D-Mac, you have to respect people's attention to detail and their desire to prepare fully.
Well, I mean, OTAs are coming up.
It's like OTAs for booing them kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
We got to practice. You can't just go out. As a performer, you can't just go out and let it rip.
Yeah.
You got to see what you get into it and stuff like this. So hopefully, obviously, it's a test run, a trial, sort of like fire drills or tornado drills in school.
Yeah.
So hopefully, and you let the kids know that they're in on it, so they can, maybe give a little backlash.
Mm-hmm.
And get it going. We got time.
time.
So just work your way into it and send Jesus those videos.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
We boo kids, not just one, but all kids.
All kids, all children. Detroit is built on that.
Damn right.
According to some. But anyway, in the chat, and people didn't even have to be told. Before we told this story, Ryan's reaction, boo them kids.
Damn right.
Kyle Racky, boo them kids. So there's all different kinds of punctuation, everything like that. It is a top 5 Wednesday today. The top 5 temperatures, D-Mac.
I like it.
I do too. I'm excited. We will see what everybody's all about, by the way. So that'll be fun. I did get an idea on social media for a future top 5 list, D-Mac. Top 5 punctuation marks. And I think I like it.
I like it too. Let's do it.
You on board with the top 5 punctuation marks, D-Mac?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
Lots of love for Oxford comma early on.
Could be. We could do that along with emojis too. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
5 emojis. There's so many different ones out there.
We can talk through it, but also too, because we didn't have time to get to it yesterday. Rest in Peace Tuesday on a Wednesday. I got a couple different ways I could go. You're locked in on one.
I am, because I saw something this weekend that is going to be moving forward, something to pay attention to, intestinal fortitude. That's all I got to say.
All right, there you go. In the chat, 71 Mad Cat. Happy U.S. Open Cup match day. On my way to Indy right now. Detroit City FC at
DCFC,
Indy 11.
Let's go.
The equivalent of the Sweet 16 tonight.
Break it down. What are our obviously we went in Houston and won, but this same sort of game.
It's tough to win on the road, but they've had a lot of rest. So they're rolling in.
Healthy?
For what we know.
Other than
what we already know.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So
right, let's go,
I'll be locked in. Yeah, there you go. D-Mac approved. So there we go.
Didn't we beat Indy earlier in the year?
Did they or did they lose? I called the match and I can't remember. So I've called a lot of matches this season, man. They're calling sports. I call roughly about 120 20-ish games a year. So they're a lot like final exams for college.
2-1 victory on the road.
2-1 victory. That's right. Okay, now I remember. Yep, 2-1 victory on the road. So, yeah, they won there already. So we'll see how that works out, and big stakes there tonight. So lock into that one tonight as well. I certainly would be. Tigers are playing an afternoon game. And, look, I had Ray Day 313, boo them kids. Mike Reed, boo them kids. Pete Smith, one of those has to be 73 degrees. Make sure you stick around, Pete. Make sure you stick around. I think we'll lead off the second hour of the show. Spend more hamster. Why are you booing kids? Well, because I was told that's what we do here.
Yeah, according to Kelly Stafford.
Kelly Stafford said we booed her children.
Yeah.
Which I vehemently disagree with.
On the most important day in our franchise history, we're focused on your children.
Booing your children.
Yeah.
Absolute. Because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about you, Kelly.
Freddie Felt 313. D-Mag swagged out today. You got the lettuce going. What do you got going on, D-Mag?
Lion's mane. We're getting it done later on today, but we're just letting her breathe. So
Damn right.
Breathed in a long time.
Let your hair down, man.
That's it, baby. That's it. Swag it up.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you. I'm just trying. I got the email from Kenny. So it's swag. It's swag.
We on our Hollywood swag today.
We on the
man.
Hollywood.
Look at KG, man.
It's a branding change. It is. Black Hollywood. A lot of people in the chat and also Stick have dubbed me Black Hollywood. So
do I got to show up in robes now?
You might have to.
Some sandals, perhaps?
Yeah, Birkenstocks and some robes. I think that could be good.
Walk around touching people's foreheads for no reason.
Absolutely.
Touch my forehead, I'll slap you.
But jump into that chat. Spenmore also said, hello, Neal. Hello, as a matter of fact.
Hello.
So, yeah, everybody is getting themselves ready for it. DNC ENT, JV is coming back, LO.
Don't get him started on his.
You know what, though? It's too late.
Coming home.
He's finally coming back with the milk.
I'm sitting there waiting. I know Dad will be back. I know I'm 23 now.
He's with a voodoo woman.
The voodoo woman left him.
Yeah.
That shit was
She
so
ran
funny.
on.
I was in my bag that day.
That was great.
But yeah, so the moral of the story is if you have an idea for a future top 5 list, go ahead and send it. Someone asked, I got the Big Time Wrestling at Cobo Arena shirt. That's courtesy of 20 by 20 apparel. Big fan of the Cobo Arena days. Not Cobo the person.
Right.
Cobo Arena.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Let's distinct the two.
Yeah. We're good, right, KG?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, we're good on that one. Ryan's reaction says it's got to be a fitted robe. But yeah. Oh, I had one thing too, D-Mac. The news dropped today. The NBA is closing in on their media rights deal. And it's going to total over $7 billion per year.
That's a lot of schmeckles.
$7 billion per year. ESPN will get the Tier A package at $2.8 billion per year. The NBA Finals, a conference final, weekly primetime games, the WNBA, and likely shared international rights as well. NBC will be jumping back in the game.
Okay, NBA on NBC.
They will get. And by the way, John Tesh is reportedly in the lab right now making a newer version of Round Ball Rock. By the way,
Nice.
So they're going all the way. NBC will get the B package, which will cost them roughly $2.6 billion annually. That will include a basketball night in America on Sunday nights once the NFL is finished on Sunday nights.
Nice.
A total of 2 primetime windows a week, conference semifinals, and the other conference final. Amazon is in the game. They will get the third package. They will be spending between $1.8 and $2 billion per year. That will include the Emirates in-season tournament, which people have proven to like.
So Emirates is the official sponsor for the in-season tournament?
For the in-season tournament.
Wow.
There you go. The SoFi play-in tournament in the playoffs, that will be on Amazon as well. First-round playoff games, the additional WNBA games, and international rights as well. So, I have to ask the people. You guys tell me every single day in this chat that you don't like the NBA and you don't watch it. But now I'm watching them getting $7 billion a year for their media rights.
Somebody
so
watching.
either you're lying or somebody else is lying. Who's lying? Chad, is it you? Is it you that's lying? D-Mac, do you know who's lying?
I'm not lying because I ain't watching it.
I watch the NBA every night.
So, but I'm just saying, like, so Neal, where does all this money come from? It has to come from the consumer, right? If there's no, like, to me, the biggest thing when you say $7 billion, I go, wow, what's the next contract? Who's getting the next big contract? Right? It's going to be what? What's the max go to? 100 million, 75 million, 80 million? I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so much money there. So how is that split? It's how does that split to the ownership and to the players and different stuff like that to get?
Well, safe to say the cap's going to bump.
Yeah. So what kind of contracts are we looking at now? What are the max contract?
Probably gonna be closer to 300 million, I would assume.
Yeah, I know. Like Jokic is on like almost 60 million a year. Curry's on like 60 million
So
a
does
year.
that are we hitting this going to 75?
Probably.
Anthony Edwards will probably sign a $300 million contract.
Absolutely.
When his deal's up.
Probably. Yep.
Probably be like 5 years, $300
We're getting
million.
closer to that $1 billion athlete. I know that.
100%. Here, Lem's 31M. Every bar restaurant has games on, and it inflates the numbers.
I wouldn't just blame it on that. But.
Yeah.
I watch
here's
that. I watch
the whole
NBA
thing.
every single day.
Yep.
Regardless if it inflates numbers or not, where's the money coming from? They got $7 billion. There's somebody's giving
Somebody watching it.
the rights to put it out there. That's all I'm saying is that, so to Neal's point, somebody's lying or they have a humongous benefactor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's the whole thing. This surprised you, didn't it?
Yes, that it was
Like it's
this
that
month.
like we were thinking it was half of that,
I mean,
right? 4 billion probably.
Yeah, five.
but-
Maybe you get five.
But so how do you break it down, Neal? Like, what do you look at it from the money side of it? Like, to me, it's just the NBA. Do we not have the right perception of what the NBA is? And
I think that's it there.
and I think also too where we don't understand is this is really global.
Yeah, it's an international
This
game.
is as global a game as it's ever been. Now, hockey's as global as it's ever been, but it doesn't have that payback, that fan base, that stuff like this. So to me, this is what you said, the Emirates, right? This is we're now figuring this deal, this TV deal is a worldwide TV deal, and I think that this is one of the first times where we can see the gravity of NBA being not just this country. That, like, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
been
We know
this way.
that players come from other countries, but this is taking all this worldwide money now.
Yeah.
Not just the money here.
Yeah. And here's the other angle of it for me. Like we know the NFL is king, right?
Mhm.
We know the NFL is king. This puts the NBA in the NFL subdivision.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It puts them right
it ain't
to
on their
two.
block,
No.
but it's in their sub.
And the NFL
You got to pass
is-
their house to get to their subdivision.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the NFL is trying to bite off what the NBA does internationally.
And that's where I was driving at, KG. You can say what you want. The NBA dominates the NFL globally.
Yeah.
Dominates them.
They're the only league that really pushes international athletes as their top athletes.
Right.
Baseball's just now doing it with Shohei Ohtani, and the NFL is trying to get in the waters too.
Yep.
NBA's been doing this.
And the money's following too with Shohei because
You know what
you're
it
going to see
is?
the Dodgers do this. They're going to do a local TV deal, but in Japan. Like it's going to be wild.
Yeah.
Adam Silver just sort of like floating underneath until now, going bam. Because the NBA is probably second to soccer
You would
as
think.
far as worldwide. But I mean, this really slaps it in the face that basketball is the world game. So, the NFL is the megalith, but it's also more to this side, this side of the Atlantic or Pacific. Everything else,
Yeah.
this is worldwide money.
No, absolutely it is. So, yeah, it is. It's just it's one of those things where, and look in the chat right now. Spenny asked a question: do you watch the NBA? 63% of the people say no. Well, somebody's lying.
They lying.
Somebody's lying.
And then if you're not, that's fine. We're just gringos. This game is way beyond what you could possibly imagine.
And that's what I was driving at.
yeah.
Like whether or not you watch it, you have to respect it because it's a world player, and it is in the NFL's subdivision now. Tell them about Dispo, D-Mac.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey, I got a Tigers thing when we come back. I had an epiphany, and it came over me.
It didn't cost him 50 for
it didn't cost me 50 at Tiffany's, but it started last night, and it was officially cemented when I was on the treadmill at Planet Fitness.
I love
morning.
it.
So
Well,
here we go.
you know what? You must have visited Dispo Dispensary today for deals too good to miss. Meet a team that curates an unbelievable atmosphere and shopping experience. Try the freshest inventory from Michigan's largest variety of products. Come through our stores or order on Dispo Dash today. Dispo Dispensary, DispoShops.com. Your local cannabis plug.
Feel alive during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest New Year's sales event ever. Get the best prices on our huge selection of award-winning Chevrolets. Like this 2024 Equinox for $188 per month. Or this 2024 Silverado for $268 per month. It's the New Year's sales event going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
What's up, everybody? Tired of that same old Detroit sports wearables? I got you hooked up here. WoodwardSports.com/shop. Get the Stoke Not Scared t-shirt. Because here we go, everybody. Coming soon. Boo them kids.
Boo them kids.
So you can be ready for Sunday Night Football and do what Detroit does. Boo children. Because that's how we operate. At least that's what I was told. The Jack Campbell Meat Missile shirt. That's available too. Spencer Raxter inspired. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey. There's even a Woodward Sports golf line as well. WoodwardSports.com/shop. All right, everybody, getting into it here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG here in the house. Intern Justin, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there. Tigers lost again last night. They got pounded by the Kansas City Royals. And look, there's a bunch of different ways I can go, and I think it's time to have the discussion. Is that fair?
Yeah.
KG?
Absolutely.
Because I was told a lot of things were going to be okay. I was told that, KG.
You were.
So I got some questions I'm going to ask. But Tigers have lost 5 of their last 7, and it's not going well. Bobby Witt Jr. beat the piss out of them last night.
How good is he? Oh, my God. He might be my new favorite player.
Well, my little text thread I do with my Tigers buddies, Riley Green and Torque right now for Bobby Witt Jr. Would you do it?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I was told no by them. So there's that. Anyway.
So what was you said that last night you were watching the game when this epiphany started to come over you, but it locked in on the treadmill at
yes.
Fitness this morning?
It didn't hit me during the game. Like the game was over, and then I went upstairs and got ready to go to bed, and I started thinking about it. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't an overreaction. But then I started thinking about all the events and all the discussions we've had here. And KG, you came to mind a lot.
Okay.
Where, you told me that everything would be okay at third base and everything like that. And it's not, I'm not getting on you.
Okay.
All right? It's not that. I'm not attacking you. And look, D-Mac, you are the minister of accountability.
True.
You and I have this discussion all the time. I think it was a weakness that I had when I was younger that I've turned into a strength now. The problem isn't with the Tigers. The problem is with me.
Yes, sir.
And my view of the Tigers. And here's how it shakes out to me right now. I have to accept the fact that the day Scott Harris was hired, and I said it. I sat on this microphone, D-Mac, and I said it. And it didn't click, and I don't know why. Remember when we were talking about when Scott Harris was hired and what his bag was? His bag was like that Tampa Bay Rays style of, You get the young players and you do it that way, develop them, and then what's the Tampa Bay Rays way? You know, as they come up to prominence, they kind of move them on,
trade them,
they replenish, and they go. And I said that. And I said it's probably easier for Chris Ilitch to write a check to a GM than it is to write $150, $200 million checks to players.
Big fact.
I said it.
Bam.
I said it.
Bam.
And
Big
I didn't
facts.
even realize it. The problem's with me, in my view. This is what they're going to do. Guys, we are a small market baseball team. And the problem with saying that is a decade ago, we lived as a big market baseball team. Top 5 payrolls. Go get Gary Sheffield. Go get Miguel Cabrera. Go get Prince Fielder. Go get Max Scherzer. Like, we lived as a big market team.
Yeah.
We're not that anymore. We're a small market team. And I have to accept that. So I can't be mad day to day when I look at the lineup that goes out there. And what? Colt Keith, he's back, right, Spenny?
Yeah, he's back.
He's back. What? The rest of the team got, what, one hit from another player?
He's back.
So, like, I have to live with that and understand it. And this will dovetail into the next conversation that we have in the next segment. D-Mac, the problem was with me. They were never going to go out and get a hitter. And yes, are they, quote unquote, maybe a player away from winning a division? Maybe. They were never going to go get them. This is the way it's going to go. They're going to bring these guys up, and they're going to ride or die with them. And they're going to weed them out, and that's the way it's going to work. They are closer to the Miami Marlins than they are to the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to work, D-Mac. And the Marlins, what do? They get their player. Remember, they went to the playoffs last year.
They did, yeah. Homegrown talent.
And what did they do? What did they do with maybe, average-wise, the best hitter in baseball? They traded him.
They did.
About a month ago, they traded him, the best hitter in baseball. And they keep it pushing. And they come up, the Marlins come up about every 8 years or so and pop up and go to the playoffs. And everyone's like, wow, the Marlins are in the playoffs. And then they recycle it and they do it again.
You like this analogy by Rake? Oh, and I delivered your gifts, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Ray.
Shout out.
Ray.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Shout out Detroit City Distillery, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Rake says the Tigers are like the housing market crash. We were living outside our means for years, and the balloon payments finally came due, and we abandoned the house.
Damn, not the
The
recession.
house is sort of abandoned. But Scott, I don't agree wholeheartedly. I agree
It's
that
a good roadmap. I think that we cashed out at the top of the market.
I think
we
that's
sold the mansion at the top of the market.
We did.
And we downgraded the house, and it's cool.
And we didn't get much return.
But here's
we
the thing:
didn't get any return, really.
instead of downgrading properly, we didn't downgrade efficiently because we still had big balloon payments on, and that's what's holding it back. Like if you weren't sitting here with the $25 million of Baez on the books, and this is the way the team is, and there's a new kid up here struggling, who no matter who it was, what was doing what Baez does, whatever like that, then you're in a whole different situation. I think
facts.
it's just there's those glaring, there's glaring deficiencies on this team, right? And the biggest thing is the fact that you're not going to hit. So, there's so many different conversations, right? And the biggest frustration, you're getting the pitching to be a freaking a contender, play like the pitching staff, right? That's what we've always, sort of wanted. We can't hit a lick.
It is crazy.
So I think that you nailed it, Neal, as far as self-awareness is the big free agent signing was your GM.
That's it.
And then we're going to
that's
just sit here and we're going to wait for they're going to be patient, wait 2-3 years. Hopefully these guys work out without having to give away a lot of money. You nailed it. We're a small market ball club, and we're operating like a small market ball club.
And that's how it's going to go. So I think the quicker we all get comfortable with that, and it's weird because when I was on the treadmill at Planet Fitness, live from the Planet Fitness studios this morning, it washed over me, and like the anger went away, and everything was cool.
You just let it go.
At that moment, I let it go.
Yeah.
And I stopped fighting. And this is what we are. This is what I am. I'm the Fed because I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I made sure I put the hat on today.
I feel you.
Because I'm still here. And I'm still going to watch. And that's just the way that it is. Woodward Sports chat thread. John Fisher, NBA has lost major interest in the last 30 years. The money says you're wrong.
That's
Right.
the complete opposite.
You're right. It's grown, actually.
They are in the NFL's neighborhood now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that for a minute. You can say what you want. You can say what you think. I'm telling you what is. That's exactly what is. Woodward Sports chat thread, jump into there and get your thoughts out there. Spendmore says, oh, wow, this Neal guy is really self-aware. I am. Steve says, thank God I'm not watching this slump now, 23 days and counting on Comcast because of the Bally Sports situation. Steve, that's not getting resolved.
Nah.
This is it. It's gone away. Ask KG. He's YouTube TV.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you watched a Tigers game on YouTube TV?
I haven't.
Ever.
Yeah. I got my little streaming apps, man.
And that's part of it.
It's the future.
And this, DMAC, the Minnesota Twins ownership said it. I keep going back to that.
That's all you want to, is you just want somebody to come out and say, this is what we're doing. We're not spending money. This is what we're doing, and move on. Now, that's what you needed before. Now, if you tell me that it washed over you.
Yeah, I'm operating this way.
It's that same way. So we're doing the same thing, except you have more respect for the Twins because they said, we aren't going to do it, right? That's really like the sort of the miss. But even though the parent didn't tell you that, you got to hear at the same point.
And DMAC, I get why. I do get why. Because we here in Detroit, we struggle with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like when someone puts that connotation on us, we do not like it more than most, right? Because we fight all the time.
Yeah.
Especially seeing where we came from.
Yeah, exactly.
With Mr.
Because we got a taste of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that makes it twice as hard. And already we don't like that to start with. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I speak for a lot of people when I say that. But that's what we are. We are a small market.
We just want more
baseball
transparency.
town. That's it.
That's it.
And look, I'm in. Like, you guys got me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in. I'll forever be in. I'll never not be a Tigers fan.
Yeah.
Never. I'm here forever. And I'm always going to watch. And I'm always going to follow. And it's just, I have accepted this now.
Yeah.
That this is what this is, DMAC. And the Bally's thing hurt. The Diamond Sports thing hurt it. Regardless of whether or not they'll tell you this. The Minnesota Twins told me that already. We can't do what we wanted to do because we lost this revenue that we were counting on. Mm-hmm. And I'm not mad at that.
But even if he got it, there's no guarantee he would necessarily spend it.
And look, I know that we can sit here and yell and scream about that, KG.
Yeah.
I can't speak to it because it's a hypothetical.
Right. I get you.
Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong.
I get you.
And I'm not going to waste energy anymore about it. But DMAC, I've been cleansed.
Good.
And it feels good.
Yeah, as it should.
Are you guys comfortable with that? Are you guys comfortable being a small market team? Because that's what we are. Look at the payroll. It's right there in front of us.
Yeah.
Look at the payroll figures.
Neal, it's not the question.
I'm the idiot.
That the comment is to be comfortable with this team, come to grips that it's a small market team and go from there.
That's not to say they can't become a winner with this model.
No,
it's going to take a while.
And I kept this one here. Max Mayer said, let's think of all those Tampa Bay World Championships. But Max, let's think of all the Tigers World Championships. I'll wait.
Right.
Marlins got 2.
They do.
Yeah.
Guys, we're 40 years since the last time the Tigers won a World Series. 40 years.
Yeah.
That's not a hot take by me. That's a researchable fact.
Bro, that's pretty freaking
facts.
cool, dude, because 2 years, like, to put it in comparison, right? Because it was 42 years between the Red Wings winning the last Stanley Cup into the one in 97, right? It was 55, but a lot of us weren't around, and then, a lot of the kids nowadays weren't around, but we lived it, Neal, right? We lived 84 to now, and that's only 2 years away to be the drought of what the Red Wings did. I mean, that's a far away. How many different teams or how many different new teams have won since the Tigers last won? You know what I'm saying? Like that, tons. So, I mean, that's the more glaring. I think it's just the biggest thing I got out of this conversation is it would be easier on Chris Ilitch and the Tigers if they gave us more transparency.
That's it.
The fucking White Sox snuck one in since we've won. Like,
yeah.
40 years, man.
The Royals got one.
They're off to their best start in their history.
Have one since we've won.
Yeah.
Even it was in the 80s, but yeah.
Tony D, why is Kansas City small market team doing well? Because they got a superstar.
Yeah.
They got a superstar.
They got better players.
They got a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
They have two superstars. Because Salvi Perez is the best catcher in MLB.
He's still playing good, yeah.
He's hitting like 338.
And he's 34.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Spenmo, they have a video game cover supers. Like, let's start. And this is the other thing. I'll wait. Okay, I'll wait. I want to continue. I want to continue this discussion because I can feel it's going to be good.
Yeah,
it's going to be good. Wake up, Woodward, everybody. That's right. That's your morning show here on Detroit's #1 sports network. Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, KG in the house. You guys already know what's going on. JB Smoove as well. 8 to 10 a.m., Monday through Friday, right here on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network. Yes, Woodward Sports is Detroit's #1 sports network. Don't believe me, believe the facts. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences the online and big box retailers, with one major difference: they're family and locally owned and operated for 30 plus years. Over 60 brands of food with nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
All right, keeping it pushing, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, intern Justin. Of course, Spencer Raxter, one half of the heavyweights, 5 to 7 tonight. Make sure you check them out as well. And no, we're having the Tigers discussion. I'm coming clean, guys. Like, it's one of those things where I had an epiphany on it, and D-Mac, I feel better about it. And you're on board, right? Like
100%. It's just transparency. Just tell us, like, along the way, I could translate to what the Red Wings to Steve Yzerman, because he's telling you. He's saying, and a lot of us, his preparation is behind where we think it should be. But it's okay because he's transparent about it. That's all we want. And I don't blame Scott Harris as the new guy. He's sort of handcuffed and stuff like this, but it should be to Chris. And here's the thing. I think that as Tigers fans, like you said, diehard Tigers fans that aren't going anywhere, we just need some direction so we know how to prepare ourselves, because we thought going into this season, hey, look at this lineup. We got to improve. We got a chance to win this division. No, we don't. But you got Tarek Skubal, who is probably, he's an ace, right? You don't want to waste this, the pitching that's been done and stuff like this. So you just want the plan that they're going to not spend money, that they're going to develop guys and let them find their way in the next few years. They're going to eat Baez's contract, so don't worry about, you're going to have Javi watch every day at shortstop.
At least for the next year, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So just come out and tell us that so we can enjoy the summer.
And I'm doing it. I'm doing a service for everybody, D-Mac. That's what I'm doing right now. Tigers sitting 8.5 games back of the Guardians, who they are 17-6 at home. The Guardians are.
It's crazy.
Like,
and the Tigers are 10-13.
What do you guys think would happen if Chris Ilitch came out and said, you know what, like, we got, work to do, but we're, going with these guys in this direction, and we believe in our organization and developing guys and for the next few years or whatever like that?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it wouldn't do nothing for me. It'll do something for the fan base because they just want to hear that. But I already kind of put context to paper, and I kind of figured this out.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way they're operating. There's no reason why Javi should be playing, even at that price tag. But clearly they don't want to trade him or can't trade him.
They can't. No, they can't.
Exactly. And they got to eat that money. So it is what it is, man. They're pushing the young guys. They only made small signings this offseason, no more than $5 million per player. They are showing you how they're operating.
But anyway, getting back to the chat thread, and Tony D asked the question. Jack Stark, it's sad that a franchise with such a proud history is what it is now. And look, I'm not saying it can't work, but it ain't happening this year.
No, definitely not.
And it probably ain't happening next year unless some people take some steps. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it is. Okie says, until the Tiger King's free, the Tigers are cursed. Tiger King still in jail, Spenny?
Yep.
When's he getting out?
I don't know.
Probably not for a while.
I thought he was getting pardoned or whatever.
No.
That was the last time I checked in with the Tiger King.
See, I'll look it up.
Talk to your boy Trump.
Okay. Anyway, Woodward Sports Hoof-Hearted said we tried to make them go to hitting rehab, but Chris Illich said no. I like that one.
God.
That one's pretty good. But yeah, Tony D said, why is Kansas City a small market team doing well?
They got better players.
He got sentenced to 21 years.
Damn.
Yeah, not for a while, man.
He was resentenced in January 2022. A federal judge reduced his jail term to 21 years in prison.
Meanwhile, old girl walking free.
The Tiger King.
The old girl walking free, though.
She's dead.
Just
Carol Baskin.
Right, Carol Baskin walking free.
That bitch, Carol Baskin.
I'm pretty sure Carol Baskin died.
Carol Baskin killed her husband.
Alive and well.
I'm pretty sure her husband died for
Carol
some reason.
Baskin killed her husband. Fed him to a tiger.
They still don't know where he's at.
No, she's
He's
still
in the
alive.
tiger's belly.
Sorry, I
Carol
didn't.
Baskin, that bitch.
I'm trying to
Tell me that wasn't the most like during COVID. Like
that was fucking great, man.
I have never locked into something and then got unlocked on something quicker in my life than that.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiger King was electric.
For about like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't watch the second version of it.
I didn't
the first
either.
one all day.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Oh, that's an L.
Juices, go back and do yourself a favor, man. Take off the Inter Miami jersey and go watch Tiger King, okay? Try that.
Carol Baskin walking free.
Why you gotta hate on Messi like that?
Okay. Anyway, but yeah.
Oh my God, they found Carol Baskin's husband. He was alive, or he was
Did
dead.
I heard that was a rumor.
Bucky,
I don't know if that's
elaborate.
true.
Bucky, you can't just say that.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
I heard that was a rumor.
Come into here. This is an honorable chat. You need to come in here with facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting back to it. Tony D, why is Kansas City small market team doing well? Tony, it starts because they have a superstar. A genuine, bona fide, put him on a video game cover superstar.
Yeah.
And watching that game last night, D-Mac, and really the series, and all of it too, that's what I was like. Where's our Bobby Witt Jr.?
It was supposed to be Torque, but we see how that's going.
Max Clark.
Mm-hmm.
Max Clark but he's in single A right now.
Hit a home run.
He did.
Lakeland Flying Tigers.
Kid's got swag.
Yeah.
Okay.
He might be, but that's still
Bring him
few
home.
years out.
That's 3 years away.
Yeah, still a few
At
years
least.
out.
And that's what, Neal, the writing on the wall, right? It's sort of like sit back, kick back for the next few years because they're not going to do anything different except try to fast track develop these kids.
Yeah.
And Tony D, the second part of your story there, like your question, for me, when you say small market team, okay, I tell you that, right? We're spending $10 million less than the Kansas City Royals.
Mm-hmm.
And 25 of that is Javi Baez. So do the math right there. That tells you all you need to know, man. And they went out and they spent some money, and Lugo has been great for them.
Mm-hmm.
They went out and spent some money.
Yeah.
So KG, I will say this. While I say that we're vibing, Kansas City went and wrote some checks.
They did.
And where are they?
They're better than us right now.
They're there. The
They
best start in the history of the Royals baseball club.
But I think two things came into play, at least for this year. One, the division. Nobody expected the division to be like this. And two, the regression from some of your players who you expected to take a step. This year, it just so far has not panned out. So I think those are also two factors as to why maybe they didn't open up the checkbook a little bit more or don't plan on it.
Dante 151. I'm just tired.
I feel you. It's been a long time, man.
It's been 84 years.
They're the new Lions. They are the new Lions. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah. So
and maybe it doesn't
new
feel.
Bobcats.
Somebody brought it up.
Shit.
Maybe it doesn't feel that much because we've been there 4 times in the last 40 years. So it seems like, you know what I mean? We're not.
Yeah, but it's not like we got
I
swept both
understand.
times. It's a
Kenny,
bad
look
taste.
who you're talking to.
That's true. That's true.
Look who you're talking to. I'm
That's
not
true.
making excuses because that's not winning. Kenny.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
winning,
not winning.
Kenny. But the fact is that maybe that's why it doesn't hurt as much
Yeah.
compared to other things, I guess. I don't know.
So and it fosters the question, right? Because the secondary, and we got one more Tiger segment because I feel it all fits, and I think it's important. Even though Danny G says, I quote, Neal is being a diva today. Am I being a diva? I don't
No,
think I'm
I
being a
actually
diva.
think-
I don't think it's diva when you
Yeah.
come. It's opposite. Of diva
I
when
think
you,
everything
when
you
you
said
admit
has been pretty
self-awareness.
Yeah. You're actually being insightful today.
Yeah.
Not to say that you aren't, but you know.
Yeah, and your tone is very good.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, I mean it's like
No, we're having a
it's
realistic talk
genuine.
about the
We're
Tigers now.
It's a genuine, right?
Yeah.
Kenny, even you could say
It's not anger anymore. Like a lot of that
no,
is
it's-
anger on you.
No, Neil
He's not
doesn't
mad,
see
he's
wrong.
disappointed.
Tone or facts.
Right.
Yeah. I Spenny, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not mad. I'm disappointed.
That's it.
But I'm not quitting.
No.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Same with me.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm here. And
I'm here.
like the people. The people that say their owner, Honolulu BS, their owner gives a crap, that's why. And they locked up Bobby Witt Jr., 11 years, $290 million.
Mm-hmm.
So when we come back, let's have the discussion because you're doing one of two things right now. One of two things. And if one of those two things you're doing is getting a haircut, then Lady Jane's is the play.
Yeah, because awesome is when a guy can be a guy, get an amazing haircut. That's Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax. Let one of the Lady Jane's talented stylists make you feel and look great. Hot leather neck massage. Spenny had one yesterday. I watched. It was epic.
Great
Lady
time.
Jane's Haircuts for Men. Walk in any time. It's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Let Guardian Alarm offer you customized solutions from real experts, professional technicians. Take the time to recommend security and automated solutions specific to your needs, but I need you to call Guardian Alarm today. The number, 1-800.
Stay out.
24/7 professional monitoring. Call anytime, day or night. Know that a Guardian team member will stay on the phone as long as it's needed, but I need you to call the number today, 1-800.
Stay out.
Technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work, and people have been proven to care. Business pleasure. Guardian doesn't care. They just want you to call the number, 1-800.
Stay out. Stay out of giving the Celtics 3 times as many free throw attempts as the Indiana Pacers. Refs.
Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird how that works.
Yeah, absolutely weird. Although Tatum made a big shot, though, so
He did.
What are you going to say? Also, too, stay out of not being honest that we're not going to sign free agents, Tigers.
That one, Kenny?
I second that.
All right, there we go. Guardian Alarm. Look, security experts, tell them Big D Energy we sent you.
All right, keeping it pushing here, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Justin the intern, and Spencer Raxter, one half of the heavyweights, 5 to 7. Shout out. Danny G, if they let Scuba walk at the end of his deal, you're basically telling us you're okay with being below average. Well, that will not happen.
Yeah, they can't let him walk.
One way or the other. That will not happen. But that's a great segue to what I want to talk about. Because the Royals have their video game cover guy. We all think Scooble's a video game cover. And that's going to be my terminology going forward.
Yeah.
Like the superstar talk, are they good enough to put on a video game cover? That's what I'm talking about. Is Scooble good enough to put on MLB The Show?
At this point, yes.
Okay.
I would say so, yeah.
All right. So with all that, Alan W., if the Tigers somehow win the division, will Neal get an El Mago jersey? Yes, I would.
You should take him up on that.
I would.
Absolutely.
I would do that, Alan. And I won't even get Baez on the back. I'll get El Mago in quotes.
Damn right. Custo.
100%. All the way. But with that being said, so what's the deal? What's the deal? Because D-Mac, I don't want to see a repeat of what this franchise did with Michael Fulmer.
Yes.
And I'll take you back to it. You knew at the time, you remember this, that when they had Michael Fulmer, that was when the teardown had begun. And we knew what the immediate future was going to be for at least the next 5 years. We knew at that time. He won Rookie of the Year, and they just kept him. And I never understood it because they were never at any point during that 5-year window going to be anything close to a competitive team. And D-Mac, as it played out, guess what? They weren't anything close to a competitive team. And I never understood why they kept him. And then he hurts his elbow, and he fetches you like a third-level prospect from the Twins. And that was the end of Michael Fulmer.
Yep.
And he was a Rookie of the Year. Every second they kept him, after he won Rookie of the Year, he lost value minute by minute.
So who's responsible? Who do you hold responsible for that?
Whoever, either the owner or either Al Avila.
Yeah.
One of the two.
So
maybe both.
So coming this time,
yes,
there's one constant and one change. Now I gotta believe sitting here that Scott Harris, with the reputation he has and the business mind for building a team, is self-aware of certain things like that. But if it was Chris Ilitch with the final say, has he learned his lesson, or are you sure that he's not going to make the same mistake again?
Yeah.
And from how I'm hearing it, right, is that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You're not 100% sure. I'm more 50-50 now
I'm
because
hopeful
of the competency of Scott Harris, but we don't know. And that's just because of track record. Have they learned from their mistake? Maybe this is why, right? Speculating. Maybe this is why they've shut it in,
mm-hmm.
right? And they've closed it off so this doesn't happen again, and they know what they have, and we'll find out.
This is what I've been saying.
Right? Or is Tarek Skubal going to be their 10-year, going to sign the big deal? Right? Are they going to take him off the market and sign the big deal because they're building around him or whatever else? Those will be the options. But if you're comparing Skubal to Fulmer as far as when he's going to be most valuable, it'll be after the season.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's stepped out when you go around the room here and you said, is he a cup? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
He is an ace. He's an absolute
why you
stud
come to the
in this
ballpark.
league, right? That other teams fawn over. So, Neal, that's the question. And I think that we know this out of anybody else, but Tarek Skubal's value to this team will never be greater, like you said, than at the end of the season.
Okay, and so in accordance with what I talked about last segment where I had my epiphany, so the Marlins and the Rays, the franchises that KG laughs and points at, even though they go to the playoffs regularly, and his franchise hasn't been there in a decade.
I don't laugh at the Rays. I laugh at the Marlins, though.
Who have, won a World Series since high-definition television.
That is facts.
But you point and laugh at them.
Hey, shit, we got to two. I can't say what happened once we got there, but I'm just saying.
The ones you. So I'm going to start thinking like that. Because that's what I've been led to believe that we are now. And if that's what we are, then you have to trade this man immediately. Immediately. Because every second you keep him, the value goes down. If this is what we are, then this is what is necessary. And you have to start fielding offers right now. And take a look at what the return could be right now. Because in your heart, do you believe? Because would a small market team sign a pitcher to, and again, I go back to this. Just remember, Max Scherzer's making almost $44 million a year right now.
That's facts.
So Tarek Skubal is within every right to sit down at a table and say, give me 10 years for $400 million. And that's realistic. It is. You can get caught in the weeds and say, well, 383. It is very realistic for him to sit down at a table and say, if you want me here for a decade, you have to give me $400 million at $40 million a year. That's fair.
Yeah.
Is it not? Tell me if I'm being obtuse here. Anybody?
I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hasn't won a Cy Young yet, but I get what you mean.
You see what I'm saying, though?
What you mean.
He's got 2 years left of arbitration. He's eminently affordable. And if you're not going to write the check, then you have to look at this.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah. And we better get comfortable with it.
It absolutely needs to be on the table at this point, especially seeing how the starting rotation has been. You got Breece Olsen, who doesn't have any wins, but he has a sub-2 ERA. You might have other options in that department, so it definitely needs to at least be talked about at this point.
Isn't that sobering?
Yeah.
Like when I said that, KG, I saw the look on your face.
Yeah.
I could feel the look on Spencer's face, even though I couldn't see him. Spenmo, isn't that sobering, man?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I said it yesterday. I got into a fight with Nick, our sound guy. Shout out
Tailgate.
Yeah, shout out Tailgate Wins. Shout out Detroit Mario. Because he's like talking about we're a better organization than that. Because I talk about how this is what organizations in our situation do. They trade their ace. They trade their star players at the deadline to get better. He's like, we're a better organization than that. I was like, no, we're not. Like, no, we're not. We're one of the worst organizations in baseball, and we have been the past 7 years. Yeah. So get over that thought of, oh, we're better than this, because we're not.
Where does that come from?
So I don't know. It's
maybe because they're close to 500 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, if you're not confident that Chris Ilitch is going to pay Skubal $40 million a year, which I am not confident that he's going to do, you trade him right now.
Yeah. Right now?
Yeah.
Right this second. Don't do a repeat of Michael Fulmer.
I agree.
Don't do it. And if we're a small market team, this is how small market teams operate. What would the Rays do? Mm-hmm. What would the Marlins do?
Yeah.
And look, guys, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the vibe I'm getting. Because as I look and I see the Detroit Tigers, when you look in the ranks of payroll, and I see them at 23rd in Major League Baseball at $107 million, and 25 of that is Javi Baez. That's what we are. So embrace it and start acting accordingly. Do I want to get rid of Spencer Turnbull? Obviously not.
Right.
But this is how we're operating now, D-Mac. And again, I've accepted it. So if we're going to do it, then do it. Am I crazy here?
No. It goes back to transparency. If we're a small market team, then let's act like a small market team. You know, don't be in the middle. And it comes down to it where you said everybody nailed it. Writing's on, like, where are we?
Yeah.
End of May? So it's something to watch out for. Right? Because that Tarek Skubal's my favorite player on the team. But moving forward, if you're a small market team and this is what you're going to do and you're going to build it, he's your most valuable to bring assets back. And we still haven't seen what kind of assets. We've seen little trades that Scott Harris has made, Mark Cannon, different things like that, and different signings to help this team. But that would be, the big thing. And yes, where we're at, it could get us ahead and get that bat in here, right? That we need in the lineup or whatever else to kickstart us getting going. Right. So, I mean, do I want to trade Tarek Skubal? No,
of course not.
But if I'm a small market team and I got to act out accordingly to move forward quicker, then yes, I got to entertain that. Think about, like, I'm going to revamp. Not after the season. His greatest value is going into the playoffs to one of these teams the Dodgers, the Yankees, somebody like that, Baltimore, Philly, whoever's one of the big 5 or 6 that are there. So you might be able to get some sort of a return.
Kevin Bell says you won't get talent back for him. Let me ask you this, Kevin.
See,
right here, right now.
He's a Cy Young candidate.
Let me tell you this right here, right now. If you call the Baltimore Orioles, who I think are gonna shove all in this year,
yeah. They have to because they're the newest kid on the block, and they got to make that. They got to do what the Rangers did to get over the hump, right? Because the Orioles and the Rangers have always been that trying to get outside looking in, willing to spend the money or try to get the contracts, but didn't get it right till the Rangers did last year. And the Orioles saw, because they've been put together that way.
Right.
But read before you finish that. I disagree, because Scott Harris will use this, and I don't think it'll be with an established bat, but it's going to be prospects that he has his eye on, that he thinks can fast track like all these other guys, right? The Cole Keese or the whatever like this. I wouldn't be surprised if he got your, like what he's going to shoot for is your, like up the middle, your shortstop.
Yeah.
Or your catcher.
Because they have 0 shortstops in the system.
Yeah.
0.0. Steven Syra, Baltimore has prospects that would upgrade the Tigers roster immediately, bring Manning, Job, almost ready to go. Here's the deal. Jackson Holiday, straight up. Did you do it?
That. Yeah.
The number one prospect in baseball.
But
shortstop for the Orioles.
And you're getting a top 3 pitcher right now.
Would you do it straight up? He's the number one prospect in baseball.
I would.
Yeah.
Why not?
You have to.
Venmo, you love the transaction. You doing it?
Yeah, probably.
Why not?
You have to, because of what you are showing me, the transparency of how you're building this team.
Yeah. And like I
right?
said.
Because in 2 to 3 years, right? Because there's your Trammell and your Trammell Whitaker up the middle for what? 8 years?
Yeah.
So I think that's, Neal, if you're reading sort of the tea leaves, that's more of what the game plan was. It was never about solidifying this roster. It's about keep dismantling and use the very few pieces, to keep. And again, it's different because the smoke and mirrors is the record around 500 because we haven't been here in a while.
Right.
So there you go. Broder, Kreider, and McGoingle. Yeah, okay. That's my point. 0 shortstops. And if we're going to do it, then do it.
Yeah.
And say, Orioles, we will give you this year's Cy Young, and you're giving us Jackson Holiday.
It's fair.
All in.
Is that not a win-win?
I would think so.
I hope not.
Plus, you save money. Dude, you got to be excited for that because, like, talent-wise to fill that sort of need, but then money-wise, you've saved a shit ton of money.
You arguably could get more prospects as well, other than just Jackson Holiday. I've been looking through some of these post-ace trades, and they're giving up a haul. Multiple prospects.
You're looking at the trade deadline stuff? Is that like the trade deadline trades?
Any ace that's ever been traded.
Yeah, but see, here's the deal. Here's where you're a little misguided in that one. Because if you look at what the Mets did when they traded Verlander and they traded Scherzer, this was my problem with Avila and the Tigers in the teardown. There's 2 ways you can go about that. You can get out of salary or you can get prospects. The Tigers got out of salary.
Yeah.
So the prospects they were able to get were lower on the list because the Astros were taking the money. What the Mets did, they said, we're going to eat most of the money, but you're giving us your best prospects.
Yep.
That's the 2-way street there. So that's why it's different. Like when you look at it, that's why it's going to look a certain way because that depends on your philosophy. So
does the arbitration affect how much the value is?
Oh, absolutely.
You're not going to retain any of that money. He's a very low, affordable contract.
Well, yeah, because he's got 2 years left. Like you don't have to do anything with him.
Yeah.
So he's as valuable as you're going to see right now. And every day, if you're going to trade him, and you know this, right? Like they have a lean to what they want to do.
Yeah.
Every day that goes by, he loses value.
And you don't want to see like a Reese Olson situation. He gets hit by a pitch. Now he's injured. Yeah, you don't want to see that. It's got to be on the table. Like I said earlier, everything that has happened this year has pushed you kind of into this direction. The division, the fact that your young bats aren't progressing, and that you have such a need to get batters in this lineup, you have to consider it. You do.
No, I feel you. Cat spot. No one's giving Skubal $40 million a year. Dude, Max Scherzer makes $43 million right now.
Somebody would definitely give Skubal that.
Max Scherzer.
Especially if he continues to go out there and do what he does. Absolutely somebody would give
Come on, bro. Okay, maybe it'll be 39 then, Cat Spot. If that'll make you feel better, for you to be right about it. Tell them about Swiss Insurance, D-Man.
Yeah, now more than ever, it is critical for you to have your insurance reviewed. And how do you do that? Well, you go over to Swiss Insurance because they'll make sure your carrier is not slipping in extra fees. Call my buddy Mark today at Swiss Insurance, 313-530-1698, or go to SwissINS.com.
What's up, everybody? Neal, Ruhl, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets?
Nobody!
Now, Ruhl here for Planet Fitness. We're live at the Planet Fitness Studios. You guys already know what it is. $1 down, $10 a month. And look, yes, it's the best value in the gym game. It's one of the best values in American consumerism, by the way. But the moral of the story is this. There's over 2,500 Planet Fitnesses in the world. There's over 50 of them in Metro Detroit. With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you get access to all of them. Yes, that is correct. All 2,500 of them. Tons of cardio equipment. Tons of weight. Spenny, what are we on tonight?
Chest.
Chest day for Spenny. I got some cardio and did some lifting as well. You can do it all. Press for time. They got a 30-minute circuit. Guys, it's the best gym out there. Period. End of story. Trust me, I've been there for 3 years. I know. That's what I'm saying. Go to planetfitness.com. Join there. Pull in the parking lot. Join there. It's Planet Fitness, Darren McCarty.
Where your fitness is essential.
All right, hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network on Detroit's #1 sports network. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, intern Justin, Spencer Raxter. That's third to first around the infield here on Big D Energy. But just wrapping up this Tigers discussion, and I had an epiphany, and if you missed it, go back and check out the podcast page wherever you get your podcast. Subscribe to the Big D Energy podcast and rewind, fast forward, and put it all out there. So, you guys, are we ready to do top 5, by the way?
Yeah.
You want to do top 5? You want to do rest in peace? What do you want to do?
I do want to give you these odds first.
Oh, yeah. What's a Cy Young or
They
odds?
he is plus 175 to win the Cy Young. Next closest is plus 400.
Yeah.
So he's good, but not elite.
Yeah.
That's what I was told by Catspot.
Yeah, apparently being the leader in the clubhouse to win the Cy Young in the AL is not elite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's second?
Corbin Burns
That makes sense.
would make Orioles probably the perennial favorite other than the Dodgers to win at least to win the AL. Definitely to win the AL, but maybe the World Series.
Orioles, so imagine if you had Skubal and Burns.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a shortstop.
Yeah.
That would be wild. But then again, you can't do that because, where's Javi going to play then?
On the bench.
Left out.
left out. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Since we on this topic, by popular demand, I had to get this to you.
Little Chris knocking over them garbage cans.
That's little Chris.
I told you I got you, man.
That is electric. You guys want to do rest in peace? You want to do rest in peace first?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Let's do rest in peace then. We will get that one pushing. We got top 5 list to get to as well. And yeah, absolutely. Because we didn't do it yesterday. Usually it's a rest in peace Tuesday. It's a rest in peace Wednesday. Who's stepping up to the plate? Who wants to go first? All right, Spencer Raxter. Who you putting in the coffin? Give it to me,
Flannel's
KG.
not going to like this, but I'm going to put
Good.
LeBron James in the coffin.
Really?
Rest in peace to LeBron James and his chance at winning another NBA championship.
Let me play the song for that.
It has gone past it, and this isn't like a slight.
You're a big LeBron guy.
I'm a big LeBron guy. I think he's the GOAT. I love LeBron James, but he's getting up there. He's not the guy that's going to lead his team to a championship anymore. He hitched his wagon to Anthony Davis, which was not a good decision on his part. And unless he goes ring chasing in the end of his career, going to whatever team gives him the best chance, he will not win another championship in the NBA. So rest in peace to LeBron James as an NBA championship.
You know what, too, Spenny? To further that point, he almost seems resigned to that when he talks to the media after the game. But hey, I mean, what are you going to say?
No, it's nothing. No, nothing wrong
personal.
Against him. Yeah, he's had the best career in the history of the NBA, like statistically.
Yeah, left the community better than he found it. No one talks about that.
He's done a lot for Akron. Has done a lot for every community he's been a part of. Love LeBron James, but
that's fair.
Game's passed him by. He's passing the torch to the younger generation of NBA players.
Well, he's still 20 a game, though, too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
He's not out there stumbling over himself, shooting 19% from three like Michael Jordan did.
Yeah.
When Jordan was 2 years younger than LeBron now.
Yeah, his 20 and Jordan's 20 looks totally different.
Yeah, I know that. Alan W., boo Spenny. Tiger Town, Scuba won't lose value either if he keeps playing at elite level every start. He will be fine. Tiger Town, clock is ticking.
Mm-hmm.
2 years and change of team control. Every day that goes by, that erodes. This isn't perception. This is economics at its finest. Who's next?
I'll go next.
All right. KG, who you putting in the coffin?
And to kind of follow up on Spinny, I am also a LeBron guy, so this is nothing personal, but I am just sick and tired of hearing this bullshit, especially over the last week. RIP to the Pistons drafting Bronny James. I am so sick. On my Neal, let's cut the shit, y'all. 1 to 2 years of LeBron is not worth. It's not worth doing it. I'm actually trying to fix the Pistons. It's going to take a while. We're gonna have to just swallow the medicine. But 1 to 2 years of LeBron and then having Bronny as the leftover kind of thing of that, it's stupid, man. It's a publicity stunt. I'm tired of it. Stop saying draft Bronny. We're not gonna draft Bronny, especially with the number 5 pick in the fucking draft. I'm done.
Damn,
I'm done.
KG brought some heat there with that one.
I'm done.
I like that take, actually.
That is a good take.
I said,
no,
you're right. Do that, but if we're talking about bringing Bronny here or whatever like this, shaking it up, you'd get me down there.
Yeah,
I mean, do whatever like that. If you're we're talking about putting in whatever else, but
give D-Back a tryout.
There you go. I get it, but you both bring up a lot of points. I mean, I'm not mad at you because, Flannel's head's blowing up right now. But I'm going to take a different tack, Neal.
All right. Well, hey, somebody wanted this here. Mike G says, Neal, at some point, can you incorporate your Paul Bearer voice? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, friends. Let's go to Darren McCarty. Who are you putting in the coffin?
Well,
I love the Paul Bearer
out of
voice.
last weekend, right? PGA Championship. Now, there was a lot of questions that were answered, right? Especially by the champion, Xander Schauffele. Could he get it done, win his first major, stuff like this? Bryson DeChambeau. But I want to take a focus. And this is a very early because there's a lot of career left. Rest in peace. But what Victor Hovland failed to do on the greens on Sunday, missing a 10-footer for birdie to tie on 17 and just needing a birdie on 18 to get into a playoff and stuff like this, the way that his putter has ceremoniously let him down in the past. He's one of the greatest ball strikers in the world, but I don't know. Like, it's one of these things that the rest in peace is that I'm putting the spotlight on him to see if he can bounce back. Now, he's going to win tournament. He's that good, but a major, I don't know if this is one of those things that he can get over because of being so close. Like, I have to see it, and he's going to have to overcome the putting. And it was glaring because everybody said, DeChambeau made a charge with 64 and whatever, but the guy who lost the tournament was Victor Hovland. You watched it down the stretch. So the rest in peace for the major.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because I think that it's one of those things that he's on the list to can he fight through to get the major. It's not about winning a golf tournament, it's about winning one of those majors.
It absolutely is about winning championships. Justin, who are you putting in the coffin?
I'm going to get some hate for this one. but I'm putting Connor McDavid and the Oilers in the damn coffin.
Oh, shut his mic off.
Dallas is winning this. Put him in the coffin. No explanation needed. Better defense, better goaltending. See ya.
How do you hate Connor McDavid but have a Messi jersey?
I don't. Okay, I do not hate Connor McDavid. I respect him. I think he's amazing.
You do.
Well, it pisses me off. Everyone just gets on their knees and wants to suck him off.
Have you watched him play?
Yeah, I have. He's amazing. He's absolutely.
Are you familiar with his work? Because
Yes,
you
I am.
sound like somebody who's never watched him play before.
No, I've watched him play. He controls every second of every game that he's out there. But
So you can understand why people think he's okay then, right?
Yeah, I do understand why. But I'm just.
But you hate him.
I'm a little. I don't hate him.
He hates him this series.
I hate him. Thank you, D-Man.
You were talking shit about him before this series.
Yeah, because I thought the Oilers were going to get out. I don't think they're a deep enough team. That doesn't mean I don't hate McDavid. I just hate their team. They're not deep enough, and they're not good enough defensively.
You know what the thing you're going against the most, though? Destiny, buddy. Destiny.
I know.
Is this the Loyal Oils time? Can McJesus be held down? It's going to be the tough. This is his toughest series. Vancouver was tough. I do agree that the pedigree of Dallas is better. But for you to go at McDavid like that, I think you might be thoroughly disappointed. And because, dude, steps on the ice. He's a 2-point-a-game player. In the playoffs, his career.
I know.
Prove me wrong, McDavid.
Who's shutting him down?
The entire team. Dallas is the most.
That's a great answer because they're going to have all the lines check and the balance and stuff like that.
If the entire team's focused on McDavid, sounds like Draisaitl's gonna have himself a series.
Well, he just sits on the back door anyway, so I don't even care.
Man.
Oh, you don't even care until the
I'm
puck.
gonna be locked into this.
Wait, you
now.
don't even care until the puck comes to him and he's but right.
Hey, Juices, you're
on
the wire right now.
I might go dust off my Oilers jersey.
You're on the wire.
Are you gonna take the Oilers, or are you just gonna take everybody else against Dallas? Because I don't want to be put in a position where you're setting me up. Because
he doesn't know.
No, he doesn't.
That's his.
Yeah, I know that's his thing. I know that's his thing. I've only been here a month, but I know that's your thing. Are you hopping on the Oilers?
No, that's his team. That's his second team. He watches the Oils, Connor McDavid, whatever like this.
Oilers. Well, Connor McDavid is my favorite player, and the Panthers are my favorite B team. So
if it's Panthers and Edmonton finals,
I can't lose.
Neal's sipping,
bourbon either. I mean, I am either way.
Yeah.
So because I also bet on the Rangers, do I get the Rangers in this 2 for 2?
Fucking guy.
Don't do it, D-Man.
McDavid struggles in the playoffs most years. No, the Oilers struggle in the playoffs. McDavid gets his points.
That is true.
How many points? So you can say the Oilers have struggled to get over the edge, right? But McDavid isn't struggled to produce.
To me, it's can the Edmonton Oilers minus Draisaitl and McDavid beat you? Because they're gonna get theirs.
Well, here's the whole thing, right? I don't know if you noticed this, and I've mentioned it. Neal, how have I sat on this and said that the biggest difference now bringing in Zach Hyman, right? What he's done to be able to, it's the balance. It's secondary scoring, right? And who gets the secondary scoring, right? What Edmonton's secondary scoring comes from their defense, right? So that's the whole thing. Yes, you have to worry about the two of the greatest players in the world, but this balance on this team is better. The reason I give Dallas a nod is goaltending. End of the day, it comes down to it. I believe in Jake Ottinger more than I believe in Stuart Skinner. But, again, I see destiny.
The away fan. They still can't get it done in the playoffs. They want to roll game 7.
They have not got it done in the playoffs.
They want to roll game 7, though. You know what I'm saying? That's not nothing.
Yeah.
That's not nothing.
And swept the Avs in Colorado.
That's because they're talking shit
so
about him.
it's not nothing. How about this, though? DNC-ENT. I think the purpose of rest in peace is lost on Korean Jesus. When you put someone in the coffin, they're never getting out, ever.
Okay. I thought this was like a weekly thing where it's just like for like the week. Okay.
No, you're dead.
Right.
That's the point.
You're married to that
That's why
take.
we're bringing the Undertaker.
I am misinformed.
You are married to that take.
DNC-ENT, thank you.
See, when Victor Hovland wins a major in 12 years or whatever, then I got to say, I was wrong.
All right, real quick for me. Pro Football Focus. Rest in peace. I unfollowed you on Twitter. We did it here on the show. I'm done. I'm done with your narratives. I'm done with your bullshit takes. All of it. I will not participate with Pro Football Focus. Pro Football Focus to me is no different than a blog tweeting about 7-on-7 drills with the third-string quarterback leading the team down the field to a touchdown. It is literally the exact same thing to me. Not participating, not engaging, not consuming, none of it. Unfollow Pro Football. You guys do what you want. This is America, Jack. You can do what you want. I am not participating. Pro Football Focus, rest in peace. So,
you buried him a day before, but I mean, we'll give it to you.
Well, I had to make it official.
I feel you.
Yeah. Glorious Cannabis, D-Mac. They're official.
They are. I smoked 3 of them yesterday. The orange cream.
Rest in peace.
The cherry cola. Phenomenal. The new Glorious Ice Water Bubble Hash pre-roll now with diamonds. Constantly pushing to create the best canna experience. Perfect boost comes from the added touch of pure THC diamond dust, allowing flower with only the highest terps, making the best even better. Glorious Cannabis. Check us out at your local retailer, gloriouscanna2ns.com.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has handcrafted the very best fast, convenient, and car buying experience in the game. It's called the Feldman Advantage. There's 18 Feldman Automotive locations, so you know there's one that's close to you. All brands are represented. We know about Feldman Chevrolet in Novi, Michigan's #1 Chevrolet dealer. Maybe you want a Ford. Maybe you want a Kia. Whatever you want, Feldman Automotive has you covered. Here's how it works, everybody. Step 1, want car. Step 2, go to feldmanauto.com. Step 3, you're done. There, I just did that for you guys. See, wasn't that easy? Glad I could help. feldmanauto.com. All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Top 5 list coming up in about 7 minutes.
Top five.
Top 5. Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, intern Justin, Spencer Raxter as well. Reaction to the rest in peace. Brandon Dogs. You all just realized PFF is bad? No, we've been knowing.
Yeah.
We knew it when Flannel stakes his whole cases on it, that there's something else.
Dom Rivera. Neal, until it fits your narrative, you'll be back.
Hey, that's great. But all you have to know, right? PFF had Amon-Ra St. Brown ranked as a 90-plus player last year. Garrett Wilson was ranked as a 72. Let's do the hockey math. We even know that's like 20, right? Yet Garrett Wilson gets ranked higher in the top players under 25. Take it for what it is, right? Where's the consistency?
Shit don't make sense.
No accountability.
There you go. The away fan. Good for you, Neal. Glad you got rid of those lazy football takes. Spend more hamster. Neal, is there anything that makes you happy? There's a lot of things that make me happy.
Yeah.
Why? Am I coming off as negative? I thought I've been worse.
You're doing a good job today, Neal.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Sorry, man. I had an epiphany about the Tigers. Like, I think we're cool. Sean, Neal, bourbon makes me happy. He says, Neal, you got to try the bourbon at Evernorth Spirits in Freeland. They're doing some good things. Freeland sounds far away.
Yeah, I was about to say, where the fuck is Freeland?
I'll be up in Traverse City for the Comic-Con this weekend. Maybe it's near there. And
you're not going to bless the good people of Freeland with your patronage?
I got a Mario Kart tournament.
Like you did it, Mike Cato.
Ooh, can't wait for that.
Your economy. Right.
Oh, it's up there past Saginaw.
You should help Freeland's economy.
Yeah,
Nasty. Shout out Day.
Right by the Saginaw International Airport.
Sag nasty.
Sagging awesome.
Shout out Draymond.
Sagging awesome when I'm in town.
All right, sagging awesome.
Yeah, with D-Max there. They always say it's a nasty. I'm there. It's an awesome.
All of my boys went to Saginaw Valley State for like a semester, and then all of them came back.
I did it.
Yeah.
I went to Saginaw for a semester.
One of my friends, we'll call him PT. That's what he goes by. My boy PT, Paulie. He punked out a Saginaw Valley State football player in the middle of the cafeteria, because the guy was like, he was like offensive lineman, and he was like blowing kisses at my boy Paulie, like being weird. And Paulie walked up to him in the middle of the cafeteria in front of all like the table full of football players and slapped the shit out of him.
Oh shit!
And
back like when slapping was fashionable.
Yeah, this is a guy. My boy Paulie stands on business, and the guy didn't say shit and left him alone the rest of the year.
Wow.
Fuck yeah. That's my guy. You'd like Paulie.
Sounds like I would. Man on principle.
Yeah,
right. Shout out.
You blowing kisses my way.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Dante 151. D-Max coming to Traverse City for Comic-Con. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Who are you going to see?
No, I'm.
Any cool people?
Going to see.
Right.
He's going. He's
in it, Juice.
Right.
They're coming to see
him.
That would make sense.
With I got the graphic novel and the comic books and all that shit.
You're talking to the mayor of hockey town.
All the different.
Watch your mouth.
Hoof Hearted says, I boo kids all the time anyway. F them kids. I don't like them and they don't like me.
Damn
I
right.
got nothing for them kids.
Boo them kids.
All right, there you go.
Not just one, but all kids.
You're right, absolutely.
Grand Traverse Resort.
There you go. Go see D-Mac. He'll be up there. So you guys, if he's up there in your neck of the woods,
you get there before
you can do that.
Before noon or after 5, just look for me on the Bear.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a work trip.
It is. God, I've been tell Neal, you're on the treadmill every day, incorporating the stretch, and I'm at the range before I get here.
There you go.
It's all good.
No.
On brand.
So yeah. People giving you some shade right now, Jesus. I'm just saying.
Not a good day at the office.
Not a good day for you today,
No,
Jesus.
not a good day at the office. Misinformed about
being green.
Yeah.
It's about being green. You got to ask a little bit more questions, but you know what? You're stick to it.
All he does in the back is hate on Connor McDavid. He's trying to switch up on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
you know
throw
what?
me under the bus like that,
Hey,
Spenny.
Spenny.
You got to be the same man.
Jesus, let me give you a little lesson, right? Because I know a little bit something about karma and stuff like this. You might want to be sending some Tyler Sagan and Jamie Benn and Pavelski good vibes and forget about wishing bad on Connor McDavid, because the universe has a way of shoving it up your ass.
All right.
So you know what?
I'll just sit here and I'll only talk about the Stars, win or lose, and I will
you can keep talking. You can
to myself.
You're your own man. You can keep talking about McDavid, but when at the end of the day and you lose in 6 or 7, and I'm sitting here going, just like Neal, self-awareness on the Tigers, right? So.
El Gato says time for a new intern. Now hold on, that's a little aggressive.
That's aggressive.
Whoa. We not doing that.
Now, if we put together
He's just a boy.
Yeah, if we put together a 2-week stretch like this,
Yeah.
Then maybe we got to send him down.
Well, if Flannel's still here, I mean.
yeah, and we got to Parker Meadows him, then we got to Parker Meadows him. But at this point, it was just a rough game.
What are you talking about?
I'll do
That's
it,
Colt Keith. He's locked in. All
I'll do
right,
it,
he's
Mom.
got
He's my dog.
He's more Colt Keith than he is.
Yeah.
So there you go. Absolutely. All right, let's do this. Top 5 list. Let's get to the break, and then we'll do the top 5 list. Tell them about Premier Pet Supply, Spenny.
Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences, the online and big box retailers, with one major difference. They're family and locally owned and operated for 30 plus years. Over 60 brands of food with nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Happens when you run a great business for over 50 years. Well, you expand and offer more products to more people. This is exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. The same great service that customers have come to know and trust. On Woodward Ave, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
All right, keeping it pushing here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. It is Wednesday, so you know what that means. Top 5, top 5, top 5. It is a top 5 Wednesday. Why is it a top 5 list, Benny?
Because it's half as boring as a top 10 list.
There you go, and it's not 3/5 of a list. It's a full-on list, top 5 list, as opposed to that Ish the Morning Show. I'm surprised you're letting that slide, KG.
Hey, I might have to take it under review. I'll talk to Stick, and we'll try and work some things out.
I wouldn't let that fly if it were me. But I'm just saying.
I feel you.
That's me. I would stand on business.
I'm only 3/5 of an audio guy. So
they compromised for that list, I guess.
KG,
I don't know what you want me to do, man. I have no pool.
3/5 of an audio guy. Oh, man. GW the Kid, stand on your words, J Sus. Oh, they're calling you J Sus.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I like that.
Hey, they better watch out. They ain't standing on business in this comment section against me right now. So if you want to talk bad about my stars, at me in this chat right now. I'm sick of all you guys with your Twitter fingers trying to come at me.
Talk your shit. Get your shit.
Come at me right now. I'm done with this. Stars are winning this. I don't even care.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah.
Jamie Benn is going to give Connor McDavid a concussion.
All right, easy.
Okay, come on, man.
All right, Kevin Donaldson. A top 5 list is 67% more electric than a top 3 list.
It's true.
That's facts. All right, who's kicking it off? Top 5 temperatures, everybody. Spencer Raxter.
All right, top 5 temperatures. At number 5, I have 0 degrees Celsius because it just makes sense. Like, why is the freezing point 32 degrees?
Good call.
0 degrees should be the freezing point. That just makes sense.
Yeah.
So 0 degrees Celsius. Same thing with like the metric system. I know I'm sounding like a Ruski right now, but the metric system just makes more sense. It goes by tenths. Like, so why the fuck are we like 12 inches is a foot? That sounds like what? Get the fuck out of here. All right, number 4. I got 55 degrees. I think 55 degrees is the perfect like fall, spring night kind of thing. Perfect for a bonfire. Perfect to go out and do some dumb shit in the middle of the night.
No wind though, right?
Yeah, no wind. No.
Oh,
55 degrees is like perfect for me to go do some nighttime debauchery.
Wear shorts doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And number 3, I got 80 degrees. 80 and sunny every day would be perfect for me. Just 80, sunny, out there on the course, getting a nice tan, feeling good, perfect beach weather. That's perfect for me. And then I got, at number 2, 373.15 degrees Kelvin.
Okay.
Just because I think Kelvin's cool. And then that is the boiling point of Kelvin. So it's the complete opposite of my Celsius debate. Because it makes no sense. I don't know how they measure Kelvin.
What does it even mean?
I think it's for chemistry. No idea. But I just had
Is that like how hot the sun is?
Yeah, I don't know. No idea. That's the boiling point,
knows.
but in Kelvin. I just had to put Kelvin.
Boiling point of water then? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Boiling
okay.
point of water, but
I want
in
to
Kelvin.
be Kelvin.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
No, yeah, exactly. I thought Kelvin
It
was
does
cool.
sound cool.
Had to give Kelvin some love. Put it out there.
Yeah.
And then at number 1, I got 69 degrees because, that's what it is.
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
Spencer Raxter, everybody. I can already tell you unequivocally. That's the best list.
Yeah, probably.
Unequivocally, that's the best list. Who's going next?
I'll go next.
All right, KG.
Batting second up here. So at number 5.
KG always looks pissed off.
Hey, we don't smile. Smirks, no smiles. At number 5, any negative temperature, because although it feels like shit, it's kind of cool to just put a negative in front of a temperature.
You know what? I hate it, but I'll allow it. Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, I hate the cold, but love negative temperatures. At number 4, 58 degrees and kind of bouncing off Spinny's point, perfect fall temperature. I love the fall, one of my favorite seasons. If it's 58, like you said, little to no wind, man, that's a good night, man. Sitting by the bonfire, can't beat it. Number 3, 75. I look for 75. That's like when summer first starts or when you're just breaking out of spring, you get that first over 70 degree day.
And it feels like it's 80.
Yes. You know it's a
You
good
want to
day.
value 75, right?
Of course. At number 2, 98.6, because it's the temperature we need to live. So, and at number 1, 67, a perfect all-around temperature is good for the house. It's good for outside.
67.
67.
No sharing there.
Cold.
No sharing.
God damn.
I don't think that's that cold. 67 ain't that cold. But to me, it's a good all-around temperature.
No, because it would keep the house. 67's cool because like the windows of the house will keep the house. It won't make it feel 67. It'll bump that up a couple degrees. You don't have to run the furnace or the AC.
And this is coming from somebody with 2 furnaces.
That's what I'm saying. You learn these little tricks of the trade.
See,
My house
you
is
respect
71.
it.
Yeah.
71. Yeah, that's what I keep there.
That's what we keep it in the winter.
Yeah.
So there's that.
But during the summer, absolutely 60, definitely 60 and 67 and below.
All right. That guy up north, 68 is perfect. 67 is close enough. Who's going next?
I'll go.
All right, D-Mac, your top 5 temperatures.
All right. Number 5, 69.
Yeah.
Sweater optional. Sweater optional.
Baby.
Absolutely. That's all we got to say. That's number 5. It's just a solid number. You can walk in from a hot outside and it can feel cool.
I love the descriptions you put on these.
I love it. Number 4, the winter, 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. Ice, baby. Let's go. That's the winter time. Obviously, no need. That's where the ice comes from. That's where I made my living. Number 3, perfect summer golf. Down in the humidity, 84 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius, right? To do the Celsius for anybody, take the number, double it, and add 30. Right? Or divide it and minus 30. That's how you can get.
That's a neat try. I never knew that.
Yeah. Double it and add 30.
I like it.
Number 2, again, spending 55 degrees, no wind, long sleeves, the autumn or spring. Love that. Love golfing in that. Yeah. That's optimal. And 73 degrees, it's my optimal house temperature. That's what I keep my house at. Plus like this, plus.
Even in the summer?
What's that?
Even in the summer?
Well, the summer we might turn it off and let it go and maybe a little bit lower.
Okay, yeah.
No, my house runs hotter than most.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can leave it at 73. I mean, I walked in around yesterday, it was 78. So it was like
it's hot.
Yeah, but I like the windows and the breeze. I got a nice breeze that comes through 2 windows. So.
Yeah.
DNC ENT, y'all really keep your houses above 65? Jesus
65?
Christ. Your bills must be amazingly
you
cheap.
living in a walk-in cooler, bro?
Right.
Jesus
Seriously,
Christ.
65 is a bit much.
65 is a little aggressive. 68 feel like it's the sweet spot for.
I keep it at 71, man. 71's perfect. And then you throw the fan on at night.
People like the sweater optional breakdown as well. Brian's reaction, my thermostat stays at 76.
Damn.
So there's that out there as well.
That's too much. Might as well just
I mean, in the summer, your house is like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Not stepping in that hot box.
Mike O, metric greater than English system. You know what? Really,
For
it
sure.
is.
1,000%.
It really is.
Way easier.
I know that runs against our American exceptionalism, but
I love the thing
true.
where people talk about like, oh, I never do the metric system, but I'm walking around with a 9mm and 4 grams on me. So
yes, you do.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Absolutely. Jesus?
I got next.
Are you gonna redeem yourself here?
I guess I have to.
All right, let's see.
Let's see it.
All right. So on the bottom, we got
82.
82 degrees.
Off to a bad start.
I'm not a very hot weather person, but I do like it to be hot enough where I can go in a lake and feel cooled down.
That's a good one. I like that rationale.
82 comes from. 62 for me is perfect sweatshirt, shorts weather. I like to wear a sweatshirt, but not sweatpants.
That's where you were with the 55. You were hoodie with shorts, right?
Yeah.
No wind.
No wind, yeah.
All right.
I mean, there could be a little wind at 62.
I won't crack shorts until it's like 75.
Yeah. I'm wearing shorts as soon as it's sunny out.
Same.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
The sun comes out 32 degrees. I've seen you walk.
And I never put pants on again after.
My favorite is
Once you're in, you're in.
My favorite is when the Michigan weather, right, gets spenny and he walks in and he's got a tank top and shorts and it's like 50 degrees out and he's like, yeah, underdressed.
Oh yeah, we did beach day on heavyweights today when it was 50 degrees. Or not today, but this year.
Nice.
It was like 50 degrees in February and we did beach day.
Love it.
All right, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, Jesus.
All good. 28 degrees. My perfect pond hockey weather. I love getting out there on the pond. Nice little day.
Wearing your Jamie Benn jersey.
It's a Tyler Sager
Hitting guys
jersey.
from behind, cross-checking them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Losing locker box fights.
Everyone gets all up in their pants when I talk about
trying to give the guy in the McDavid jersey a concussion. Yeah.
Everyone's up in their panties when I start talking about the Oilers, but I've been talking about this about all the Stars opponents, but we won't go there. Next, 70 degrees. Perfect day to just do whatever. To go play golf. It's the most mild day. I just enjoy just doing whatever on the day. It doesn't matter. I can even be on my boat and be on the lake if I want to.
His boat.
And
Look at
we're going to Jesus boat parties this summer, baby.
Big money over here.
Can we do the show from a boat?
I finally got a friend with a boat.
It's about time.
Big money over here, man.
Then
I'm about to be on that boat slamming Don Julio with some baddies. Love it.
I'm just saying.
Get your shit off,
boat
Juicy.
out.
And then last 76 degrees. It's the perfect boat weather day, where it's not too hot, but I still am comfortable getting in the water, wake surfing, doing whatever I want to do. And you also can play, if you're a baseball player, that was my favorite temperature to play baseball in. So there's a lot of different things you can do at 76. But that's my list. Thank you for letting me participate. And let's get it, Neal.
All right. Okay. So that is Juice's list. All right. My top 5 list. Top 5 temperatures. Everybody, let's get into it. Number 5. That's right. There's a throwback right there.
Looking like Crockett and Tubbs right there.
That's what I'm saying. My mom liked Miami Vice. She absolutely did.
He's got his
She absolutely did.
Now
no
the
doubt about
Marlins,
it.
now the Marlins make sense. Now the Marlins
there
make
you go.
total sense.
I've always been a big Miami guy.
I see that.
Always.
Except if it's inner.
Well, correct. Absolutely. Number 5, 73 degrees. It's a great all-around temperature. It just is. You can do anything when it's 73 degrees. Number 4, 212 degrees. Where water boils. That's where your pasta comes into play. Your cooking preparation.
Factual.
So 212 degrees, you can start dropping that pasta in there and getting it in. It is absolutely perfect. Number 3, 1 degree Celsius. Because it's not freezing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is. There's something about when it gets below freezing, I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely hate it. I already hate the wintertime.
Yeah.
Being a big, South Florida guy.
Yeah.
I already hate the wintertime as it is. Number 2, 68 degrees, the optimal sleeping temperature. If you're in a hotel,
oh yeah,
68 degrees, man.
I cranked the hotel AC all the way down as soon as that's the first move. When I was there for my boy's wedding, we got hotels. First thing I did, walked in, cranked it all the way. It went down to 55.
No, that's too cold. That's absurd. That's too cold.
I went to my other boys. We got hammered in his room, pounded drinks, doing stuff. Went back, slept in an ice box. It was amazing.
No, 68 degrees, plenty cool enough.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it. I'm not doing that at home, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that's 2 ACs working. I'm not about that life. But in a hotel, I'll run that thing down to 68. And number 1, 86 degrees. Summertime, even give me just a little dose of humidity with it too.
Oh,
that's what I want out there on the golf. Just a little dose of humidity with it too, because I'm a man and I can take it. And you guys walk around here for 9 months out of the year, freezing your balls off, and in the meantime, you be begging for 86 with just a little hit of humidity. And you get out there, you can exercise in it. You've done something. Guys, I'm telling you this. There's a reason the best athletes come from Florida and Texas. There's a reason. And that reason is heat and humidity. Let's get it real,
I get you on the
everybody.
heat part, but the humidity, I can't do.
Shout out to Dante151 in the Woodward Sports chat. dropped a little dime on us through that 10 ball in the Woodward Sports Chat. He said, per ESPN, the Hawks, Rockets, and Wizards are linked to Klingon in the NBA draft. And the best top 5 is Spenny and D-Mac. Best temperature is 65 to 70 degrees for high school football. Also, screw El Mago, that bum.
Hey,
shout out
Dante. Shout out Dante, man.
There's always showing back there, but for sure.
Absolutely. Eric Burrow, polar plunge, Neal? No, not interested.
Fuck that, dude.
Not interested at all. Me 86, just a hint.
I had to do the polar swing. Oh, the closest thing I did to a polar plunge is when we would go to East Detroit for swim meets. Their pool was always cold as shit, man. It was, I don't know why. It pissed me off.
Spenny, a highly accomplished high school swimmer.
Yes.
Look up the record book.
Yeah. Got my name on the board. Only fat dude in States.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out.
State finalist swimmer, everybody.
Yeah.
A man of many talents.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People don't know. They sleep on that. All right, we come back. We do have a Lions topic for you. Tell them about Dispo, D-Mac.
Absolutely. Visit Dispo Dispensary today for deals too good to miss. Meet a team that curates an unbelievable atmosphere and shopping experience. Try the freshest inventory from Michigan's largest variety of products. Come through our stores or order on Dispo Dash today. Dispo Dispensary, DispoShops.com. Your local cannabis plug.
What's up, everybody? Neal, Ruhl, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets?
Nobody! Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza is taking over Michigan. Their locations are popping up all over Metro Detroit. They have doubled their number of store locations this year. Known for their quality hand-battered, hand-breaded chicken tenders, delicious chicken sandwiches, and New York-style pizza. You can stop in by your local mega station near you and get some, or go to Sorokis.com to figure out where you can get some of this great food.
All right, keeping it pushing, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, intern Justin, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread, jump in to there. And Wyatt Bear, Florida summers can't even work out outside at night. The air is thick. No, you can, but you got to be about that life to do it. I do. I go work out outside out there, dude. I love it. Get it in. I want it all, KG. All the smoke.
And I want it now.
Yep, I do. I want it all. Danny G, Neal liking humidity is so on brand. I said I didn't say 99%, like drink the air. just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Just a touch of humidity, man.
Oh, fuck that.
You dabble in humidity.
People want to know why there was no love for 98 Degrees.
Oh, I was thinking about that, honestly.
But we can't do that because it's a top 5 list.
Yeah.
That's a big fact.
It's half as boring as a top 10 list.
I did
so
98.6.
I was surprised to see this, Spenny. The Lions players picked what team they're most excited to play.
Yes.
You never see that.
Yeah. Well, they did it last year, too.
Did they? I must have missed that one last year.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious to hear about this and see what it was. Who do we have? Who do we have here?
We have a debauchery of different Lions players.
How long is it?
It's about...
Got to be less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, minute 18.
Let's run it. I want to see this and get some reaction to it. Let's see what we got.
Anticipated matchup. Dallas Turner. We're gonna see each other.
Oh, we gotta run
Okay.
that for sure with them boys. Y'all need him.
You know, Houston.
Kirby is the funniest.
The New York Giants. I'm looking forward to that preseason game.
Them boys can get it. I'm eating turkey. I don't even care. We ain't playing on Thanksgiving. This time I'm eating turkey.
Cowboys from Dallas.
Y'all.
A lot of low-key Cowboy stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
My boys.
Bears catching some shade, too.
Bucks. See my boy Mike Green.
Yes.
Damn right.
The boys. You know what I'm saying?
The crib. The other crib.
Awesome. Gotta see you.
No,
Smooth? Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago. They can get it.
He'll know why. One of my boys from back home. He'll know why.
I love this one. I love this one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Much love, much love, much love.
Gangster.
with his Vegas Knights jersey on.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That was pretty cool. No, that was pretty cool. I do like that Chicago, got a little shade in there.
Oh yeah.
But I did like the people that picked the 49ers, because that's where I am with it. That's the only game that exists to me.
I feel you. I'm
Really?
the same way.
I like the
only
Rams. Let's get it out of the gate. Let's go.
Yeah,
I mean, they can
Kirby
get
holding
theirs.
up the Rams is nice because Stafford called him a dirty player. So
Yeah.
And we get to boo them kids, of course.
Boo them kids.
Now, I don't boo children. I'm the exception to the rule in Detroit sports fans. I don't boo children. I'm the only one in the city
Really?
that doesn't. Everybody else does.
I boo the shit out. I hate kids.
Yeah. Well, this whole city does.
You bring your kids running around bars, running around breweries, running around. I'm tripping the shit out of them. I hate kids.
100%.
Boo them fucking
And
kids.
if they have, ice cream or a sucker in their hand, I'm taking it out of their hand.
Yeah. I'm on my Rodney. I'm kicking down pillow forts.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. Boo them kids.
Better pray I don't see a sandcastle on the beach this year. I'm gonna kick the shit out of it.
Absolutely. Even if it's like
Welcome to the real world, you little shit.
Yeah. Hope you had it insured.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah.
Thanks.
D-Mac, I know you were, let me take a guess. The David Montgomery with the Bears.
Well, that's always those revenge games, or whenever you see. I like Carlton Davis too. Going back to the crib. Like there's something there where definitely, and I know this when I was with Calgary playing back against Detroit or whatever like that. It means something. So there's always a little something extra. I also like the Bills. We eat turkey this year. So I liked it, and I saw somebody mention, well, nobody's picking the 49ers. Well, there's enough 49ers. There's about 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
So everybody realizes what it is.
They know.
I also like the fact that Jahmyr Gibbs picked everybody because he's going to run over everybody.
And that's where it is with me. Like, I am on the 49ers game. That is the only game that exists to me. Now, granted, we run the risk of that not having true meaning, but I think, or it could be the ultimate stakes.
I think it's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's going to mean everything.
It could have no meaning.
Or it could mean who wins the NFC.
Or it could mean everything.
Yeah.
Could mean home playoff games, home playoff advantage, first round bye.
100%.
And I want it.
I want it all, man.
Yeah.
I want it all, dude. And I know the schedule's tough and everything like that, but I don't care, man.
Yeah. Who cares?
Every game's in a vacuum, dude. So I can't wait for it. What about you, KG? What's your game?
Well, of course it's the 49ers, but I got my little Kill Bill list, man. The Dallas Cowboys are on that list. The LA Rams are on that list.
Fuck the Rams, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not the Rams. You don't have a problem with the Rams. You have a problem with the kids.
Yeah, and Stafford at this point. So, because he's been doing a lot of little shady shit in between that last
Thank
game.
He's been yapping.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, no, he should have his number retired.
Nah.
He should.
That's what I was told.
We should retire him.
Yeah. Stand on business, KG.
All day. Boo them kids.
Boo them kids.
I can't wait for September 8th.
I was told we should have a statue of him and retire his number. That's what I was told.
Nah.
Retire his number.
Number retirement is arguable, but
Yeah.
no statue. You don't get a statue unless you win a championship.
He'll be in the little ring of honor where they put the names on the stadium. He'll be there once he
Yeah.
retires. But yeah, no tributes. I don't want to see none of that shit. September 8th.
All right. Box them up. That's crazy. That Cowboys game too. That one's going to smash ratings.
The Seahawks is on that Kill Bill list.
Oh man, I can't wait for us to shit on the Cowboys. The Cowboys suck. They are going to be bad this year. I can't wait to just duke all over the Cowboys in Jerry's World, wearing the black unis. Oh.
They got to blow them out this time. It's coming off a bye week too.
You know what I can't wait for with the Cowboys? When they got to cut Dak Prescott that $58 million a year check because they don't have a choice.
Yep.
They do not have a choice.
You traded for Trey Lance, but he is not your savior.
He might be for them. I would love them to put Trey Lance behind center. Let's see that. That's must-see TV right
Future
there.
told you get a money counter, but he is not your savior.
Corey Berry, NFL schedule, Detroit, San Francisco, Week 17 for a reason. No, and I know. I absolutely know. That is why they did that. Mm-hmm. And it could mean everything. Could mean nothing, but it could mean everything.
We owe the Seahawks, too. Just saying.
Lems 31M, if Detroit is now forever a small market, there's no reason to care about former players because they aren't coming back. I don't get what that means, but...
No idea.
But we are a small market.
You care about your... Was that a Tiger question?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's talking Tigers.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Hey. Planet Fitness, everybody, live at the Planet Fitness Studios. You guys know what it is. $1 down, $10 a month. They're the best gym in the gym game, all of it. And I know you've had some fitness goals. And maybe you said, hey, new year, I'm going to do it. And then you were kind of sleeping on it. You didn't do it.
New me.
Yeah. You know, remember that? Those were fun days.
Right.
But guess what, guys? It's not too late. You don't need January 1st. You know what you need today? Today to planetfitness.com. Get in there and do it, everybody. You keep talking about it, you're not doing it. Less talk, more action. PlanetFitness.com. Any one of the 50 Metro Detroit area Planet Fitness locations, pull in there. It's time to get it going. Let's stop talking about it and let's do it, everybody, with the best gym in the gym game. PlanetFitness.com. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neal, Ruhl, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the black card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Title of that same old Detroit sports merchandise. Go to woodwardsports.com/shop. Yes, the Soak Not Scared t-shirt. Coming soon, the Boo Them Kids t-shirt. Let's go, everybody. woodwardsports.com/shop. All right, final segment of the show, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Hoof-Hearted says Kelly's shirt would actually say, hide behind them kids. Oh. Damn.
It's cold.
Ooh.
Cold as ice.
Ooh-wee. Also, in the woodwardsports.com chat thread, Adiz 411. Black Unis versus Seattle and the Cowboys. Adiz 411, how about this? Week 1. Sunday Night Football.
It's got to be
versus the Rams. I want the black jerseys. I want all the defensive line in the black visors. Mm-hmm. That's what I want.
Damn right.
That's what's coming after Matt Stafford.
Funeral game.
That is what's coming for Matt Stafford. The black jerseys, the black visors, DJ Reader, Hutch, all of them. Who says no? Who says no?
No one.
I don't.
There it is.
I want to eat your children.
Can't wait. God, I can't wait for it. It's funny because, D-Mac, I live for summer. You live for summer. We love playing the golf and all that stuff. This is the first time in my life that if I could, just kind of fast forward through summer and get to it, I would do it, man.
I would now that I got a boat to party on.
Right? Shout out Juices.
No. It'll all come when it's supposed to come. I got a lot of birdies to make. All right? There's a lot of golf to be played. Can you just relax? We will get there. Just like you tell me every day, 1 o'clock will get here regardless of, opening day will get here, whether how much you want to sacrifice, right? Now, if you're looking to sacrifice the shitty weather and in the winter and the garbage, yes, but not now. Like the boys said, they got to go party on Jesus' boat.
Yeah.
Let's get back to that, shall we?
I knew working in Birmingham would
pay off one day.
Off
yes,
eventually.
sir.
Now I got friends with boats.
Yes, sir.
Jesus, the boat situation. What are we working with?
I have a Malibu M220 for wake surfing.
You got me at Malibu.
Is it a pontoon?
No, it's not a pontoon. It's a wake surfing boat. And
what does that mean?
Yeah.
So
can I drink on it?
How many people?
You can definitely drink on it.
How many people fit on this boat?
How many titties fit in that boat at once?
14 is the capacity.
14?
But
hey, we in there.
It's more like a comfortable 12 because you want the extra 2 people for your room to sprout your elbows and. But yeah, shout out Papa Satao.
I'm about to hit up some Janes. Say, hey, Shawty, I got a boat.
Take a good.
What's the details here? We got a dock. What's the story? We pulling on the trailer? What are we doing?
Well, see, here's the thing. Because
there is no here's the thing. Where are we at?
It's in Petoskey.
I knew there was a catch.
It's always a catch.
Damn.
It's always a catch. It's always a catch.
These kids. These Gen Zers.
I hope the Stars get their dicks kicked.
Speaking of that, real quick, Neal, before we go. Florida tonight, Eastern Conference Finals, Rangers, Florida. On the road, minus 115. The Rangers, minus 105. They're a home dog. Is this a setup?
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, D-Mac, because I saw it for tonight's game. Yeah, Panthers, minus 150. Rangers are plus 130. For the series, I saw the Panthers were plus or minus 115. The Rangers were plus 105, which is kind of weird. I think I'm going to call for it, D-Mac, and maybe I'm walking into the rake here. Maybe I am. Maybe there's a rake sitting in the lawn and I'm going to step on it and it's going to pop up and hit me in the face. It doesn't make sense that the Panthers have that line. Why are they minus 150?
You tell me.
In New York. Why? There's
Neil
no reason.
Stradamus, you tell me.
I don't know why.
I can't. This is either the biggest, because all the money should be on the Rangers, and then is this the biggest, Vegas, I told you so ish, or I'm just wondering where you're at, or do you fly into the sun?
I think I'm going to fly into the sun
flying
tonight.
into the sun. If I think the Rangers, are you get right in it?
Yeah, I was about. Does this deserve a get right?
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm doing right now. We are 55 and 25.
We haven't had a get right in a while.
I know, but the last one in here was a Alex DeBrincat goal.
Yeah.
Plus 235. It was a loss. We're 55 and 25. I'm putting it in there right now. The New York Rangers. Do we have an up-to-date line right now?
I think it's minus 105.
I can get it.
All right, Jesus, hurry up.
I'm also walking into the sun with you.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I'm on the Rangers tonight. I think that they're not losing game 1 at home.
All right, while they look this up, I want to put a PSA out there. Since Jesus let me down, chat, you guys got any boats? I'm a good party. Let me know. I'll bring some Don Julio. I'll bring a couple backwoods. It'll be a good time.
And some baddies.
A couple baddies.
Yeah, and some baddies. Yeah, for sure. Let me know.
Rangers minus 105.
Okay, so it's pretty much even for tonight. That's tonight.
That's tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight's game.
You're giving the people to get right.
We're right, people. There it is. The Rangers are a wagon. Maybe I'm walking into it, but I don't think so. So, New York Rangers, a get right. We're 55 and 25, basically even. So, there you have it, everybody. Get right on the Rangers.
It's official. It's on wax.
It is. It's on wax. We're 55 and 25. We're putting the reputation on the line.
Let me party on your boat.
There you have it. Mm-hmm. Jesus is not able to come, though, because, we have to keep him off the boat.
Well, it's a long trip from Petoskey.
Yeah, he can't make it down in time.
Let me drive the boat.
There you go.
You knew what he said, here's the thing.
Yeah.
And it was just automatically.
Hey, I'll take a jet ski and a 12-pack of beer.
A jet ski.
If we're really getting down in those Taylor waters.
I agree.
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe some walleye fishing.
12-pack of Natural Light and a jet ski. That sounds like a good time to me, too.
There you have it, everybody. All right, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Thursday. Spin the Block Thursday?
Sure.
We got Nickel Package Friday.
Sure. Let's
Spin the Block Thursday. KG will bring us up to date with the urban community.
I will.
I think we've done all we can do here, D-Mac. For D-Mac, KG, intern Jesus, and Spencer Raxter, I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in. Big D Energy. Well, see you later.